My name's Kelly Wardell. I was a four-time NFR bareback rider. I actually rode bareback horses for about 30 years in the PRCA. A good friend of mine down in Corsicana, Texas, Mr. Neil Barstow, he's made rodeo equipment for us cowboys for as long as I've been riding. I've been riding one of his riggings 30 years, but I was down visiting him here 2 or 3 years ago, and he was showing, I was looking at his stuff in his house, and he had this old American hat box. And I said, "What's that?" And he said, "Well, I got this American hat. It was probably from the early 70s because it was shipped to his original Barstow Pro Rodeo Equipment Company in Kansas. So it's got to be early 70s, mid 70s." And I was looking at it, and I said, "Golly, it's a beautiful hat. It's a silverbelly hat and back then the felt on those hats was really thin and just as stiff as probably a potato chip." So he said, "Will that fit you?" And I said, "No, well, I don't know. I put it on. It was a little big." And he said, "You want it?" And I said, "Oh, I'll ship it to me someday if you don't want it." Heck, it was a brand new hat. The crown hadn't been shaped or anything. So here a couple weeks ago, I got this box in the mail, and I see that old American hat box, and Mr. Barstow had just sold his house and decided to send me that hat. So I brought it up here to the high school finals because I knew my buddies from American Hat would be there, and wanted to show it to them and see if they could shape it. I didn't really want to hurt it, but you know, those old hats, that was really good felt, and they all thought it was a great hat, so they shaped it up for me. And heck, I'm going to save it for the national finals when I go down there. I'm on that NFR committee, and be a great hat to wear around down there.